Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with another Baby Got Scraps layout, a January hop where we are trying really hard to use up all the scraps. And these are literally scraps. Look at these little itty bitty pieces I am going to use, and this is what I have. I've got more from my from my Hip Kit Club, but and that's what all these embellishments are as well. I just picked specific colors that I was leaning towards, specifically the pinks and any kind of navy blue. I do have this paper from a paper pad and a black cardstock, so I got my papers, my scraps, my embellishments, and my pictures. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch on the top and the side. I do end up coming in and cutting another 1/4 inch off, so I cut 3/4 inch off from the height because I'm wanting to mat this in the middle and leave a gap between the two tears. I love torn paper. It makes me happy. 3-4 years ago, I would have never said that. I hated tearing paper. It stressed me out. My friend Anne Marie, who runs the Scrapbooking the Day Away on Facebook and on her website, encouraged me to try it, and I love the look of torn and distressed paper. So now I do it all the time. So anyway, I am documenting this picture of me and my friend after we got out of the Jersey Boys play at our local opera house. And so I thought that's why I'd bring in some musical paper. And so I wanted to go ahead and bring in, and I had a bunch of pink left in my collection. Really, that's the only reason that I picked pink as my focal color, because I had a bunch of small enough scraps and pinks that would cooperate with each other. Sometimes there's like pinks that are a little more orangey or peachy, so I wanted to see if I could find enough that would cooperate and look good together. So these are pretty much mostly just real pink shades, and so I just lay them around in no specific order and no specific place. I just want to make sure that the picture is going to be in the center and it is going to have enough space for I'm bringing in those little black and white striped papers right there to be my actual picture mat. So the picture will go on top of those, and then those will sit on top of this pink layer of scraps. So you'll be able to see all the different things. I didn't want that pink mat to be like a straight across mat. I wanted it to be kind of like there's a bunch of different papers tucked in under there, and not like it was meant to be, a 4.5 by 6.5 mat, straight across. And so I made sure to like stagger some of the papers. When I get done with that, I've got this little text print, so I lay that down because I really want a base for my title. So I'm going to start here, and I titled the layout Jersey Boys because that's, like I said, the performance we were there for. And so I'm going to put Jersey on this first one, and then I'm going to put the word boys on the second. I do use threes, upside down or turned around threes for my E's, because I only had one E left in this collection. I really wanted to use these alphas, so I figured I would go ahead and just use 2 threes. And then the second S in the word boys is an 8 that I cut to work, and I think it turned out really pretty good. Like you can tell if you get really up close that it's been cut, but for the most part, I think it looks pretty darn good. So I did not have any S's left in this collection. Well, one. I had one, and I need it for Jersey. So this is a little lacy bit. I put that up here just kind of like my plan for these layouts right now is not only to use the scraps, but also to use up all these little bits and pieces of embellishments that I can't necessarily find a place for. So there's these little tags right here that I had fussy cut out for another layout. And when I cut the ends of them off, this is what I have. So any of them that cooperated with my color scheme, like the pink, the blue, and things, I tucked those in there. And then I have like this little wordy bit that says hello summer. This picture was taken, I think it's August the 1st. I know it was end of July, 1st of August. So I wanted to use that up. And then I have this little scallop bit too that I want to use up. So I'm going to put that up at the top. And then right here is a little wordy phrase about something about a new routine. And this is our first play that we worked together. We had done like a comedy routine and like a musical thing and like a kids thing or something like that. But this is the first like play. And then I think after that we did Fiddler on the Roof, and then Book of Mormon and Tina Turner, something like that. And we've got one this coming weekend that I'm excited about because it's Clue. And then I think we have like Mean Girls and the Addams Family coming up. So we've really enjoyed going to the Opera House and volunteering and everything, getting to watch the performances. So it's been really cool. So I've got these little buttons from the Hip Kit stuff. Like I said, all of my embellishments are from Hip Kit, different collections that work together, pinks and like navy blues. And I'm just putting those for extra pops of color around here. And then I'm going to end up putting all these scraps back, all these little ones down here on the bottom left. I am going to take that butterfly scrap and I'm going to lightly fussy cut the blue and the pink colored butterflies out, just for something a little extra. And then I have this frame I wanted to use, and so I'm going to put it over this. The behind us is the marquee that says Jersey Boys, and then above that is the sign for the Opera House. So I'm cutting a little bit of the Opera House off, like the words, because it goes up. But I've already done a layout where that sign was the focal point. So really the biggest part of this is the Jersey Boy sign. So I wanted to make sure that was in that frame. So I put that on there, and then I'm going to finish off with these butterflies that I fussy cut. That pink one up there, the blue one down at the bottom kind of coming out from underneath the title. And then I do fussy cut like a little wing. I mean, it's literally just like one little wing, but I tuck it in over on the left side just to get a little blue over there as well. And that is it. This layout took me 20 minutes. And I do think I stopped at least once or twice to watch like the scene that was going on. Like I watch Heartstopper every day when I'm scrapbooking. That's almost always what I'm doing if I'm not listening to music. But today I've been watching Bridgerton because I've already seen it before, but I was just listening to it and I love the music in it and everything. I mean, I love the show itself, but anyway. So I stopped a couple times because it was in the end of season 3. So, but anyway, that is it. Here is the up close. I love how this turned out. I love how that really stands out with like title and the pink and the blue. And I love to get another memory documented. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. I hope you'll go check out the Baby Got Scraps playlist that this should be found on. I'd love it if you'd subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you'll come back and visit me again really soon. Hope you have a great day. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.